We would love to introduce you to the Mable Hawk litter. This is Mable's last litter. These cute little puppies are 7 weeks old and they're all just incredible, sweet little puppies. This is Miss Candy and she's the darkest female out of the two. She's very, very sweet. Initially, she was one of my most shyest and scared puppies, but she's come a long way and really is affectionate, really loves her people. For temperament testing, she was really interactive and watchful. She had really good social attraction, wanting to come up to the tester and give good direct eye contact. She was relaxed when she was elevated, and when she was restrained, she was laid down, braced a little bit, but stayed. She is joyful about toys. She loves toys, as you can see, which has a nice little play drive. When we did the sound sensitivity, she was really startled, but she wasn't shaken. She was able to overcome really quickly. She was really did really well at solving an obstacle that was put in her way. And when we presented a mirror, she really liked the other puppy on the other side, which is just herself. So she's good with other little puppies. She did have a little bit lower touch sensitivity, so that might mean that she will express pain and get hurt a little easier. So maybe little kids might not be the best fit with her. She did test well for therapy work or psychiatric service work, and she does have a good food drive. She's just really, really cute.
Hi, Candy.
Okay, here we have Mr. Blue, Mr. Dipper. Dipper, let me see your cute little face. He's a really dark little boy too. He's got these cute ears that he just has to grow into right now. He's so sweet. He loves toys. He loves playing. He really probably is our most affectionate puppy. Really wants to be close to his people. Very pack driven to be with his people, and will really, I think, bond with his handler very, very well. He is very, very sweet and will be the one that's like wanting to seek out attention and affection probably the most. With the temperament testing, social dominance, he just melted right into the trainer and really just wanted those snuggles just like this. He was very observant, keeps track and follows where his people are going. So he'll kind of watch and see what his handler is doing, and then he'll follow and explore. When she did the elevation, he did have a little bit faster heart rate, so it was a little bit scary, but it wasn't like he was overly trying to get away, just a little bit more cautious and a little bit more worry, but he did settle. He did give direct eye contact in the restraint. He struggled a little bit, but settled and then gave that eye contact to the handler. He does use his nose a lot, which is really great. With a startle, he didn't even care. He could care less. There was no startle for him. It didn't spook him, so didn't have a worry in the world there. Didn't go to investigate the noise though. He doesn't really have a very high prey drive. He didn't attack the toys too much. He played with them, but wasn't a high prey drive. He did solve the problem that the trainer gave to him really easily on the V-gate, but with the ramp, he didn't really want to go down and he wanted help to get down. So we need a handler that will help him solve problems instead of letting let you solve the problem for him. So that's important. Hi, buddy, no bite. Then he didn't really care so much about the puppies on the mirror. It wasn't like he'll do great with other dogs. It won't be an issue for him. And then touch sensitivity, he could handle a lot more pain. So could be good with younger kids or other dogs, things like that. And then he is very good with food driven. He's using his nose, his head snapped right at that food and wanted to work for treats. So that will definitely be helpful for him in training. I think he'd be great. Little sweet boy. He has that good energy, wants his people, but also pretty mellow too. Here we have cute little Miss Waddles. She's our pink little female. She's a little lighter than Candy. She is so fun and so sweet. She has a little tiny bit more energy than Candy does. She is very, very observant and very good girl when it comes to manding and getting treats. She loves food, will work for food, and very watchful, which will be really nice for training. Come here, Papa. Such a good girl. Come here, Papa. Come. For for her social attraction, she came readily with her tail up to the trainer. She, with those nice pets, she wanted lots and lots of snuggle, asked for more. So you can see her kind of climbing up in lap here. This whole litter just wants affection and love. They're very, very loving puppies. She watched and followed the handler, which was really great. With the elevation, she had a very steady heart rate, wasn't too scared, just kind of relaxed there. She did good eye contact on the restraint. And then she used her nose really well on the retrieve, had laid down. She did have a higher prey drive and play drive there. And she moved towards the ball and wanted the ball, but she didn't bring it back to the handler. She is really good at solving and thinking. She kind of sits and thinks about things and figures it out. The mirror response, she loved it. She was so excited about the other puppy in the mirror. So she'd be really great with other dogs.
She likes to sit like a human.
Awkward animal. She's so cute. Let's see. The ramp, she took some steps on her own and then jumped off the ramp. So did really great there. She was pretty good at handling pain, higher touch sensitivity, like a 6 count before she showed that it was painful. They like squeezed their paw. And then she was assertive with the food, really wanted the food, works for food well, and follows the hand. So do great at luring. Good job. She is really cute. She did test also well for like a job. So psychiatric work, therapy work, a little bit more energy, but does have a good off switch. This whole litter just kind of is middle of the road puppies, but she did test well for service therapy work, that type of thing. Good girl, Waddles. All right, here is Mr. Stanley, Grunkle Stan. He is a little bit lighter out of the males. He does have these cute little white toes. I don't know if they'll stay that way. He's the biggest male, has the biggest head in the litter, and he's so cute. He loves his people. You can see he brought this toy to Brian and then wants to be in his lap. This whole litter, they just want to be in your lap. They're just the snuggliest, sweetest puppies.
I will chew on the toy and play with you.
He's so happy. Social dominance, he's the one that was the kissiest. He was kissing and kissing and kissing Casey, our trainer, and was just wanting to show his love and affection for her. He was very good. He paid attention and followed. He had a steady heart rate, direct eyes. He was giving kisses in the elevation dominance, trying to kiss her. He did get a little bit more nervous at the restraint, but he did settle and gave some eye contact. He stared at the object but didn't retrieve it, but just now with his toy, we threw it and he lost it. Why did he go get it? Go get it. There. So he likes toys, likes playing with things. He's good at food, loves food. This whole litter, they're very food motivated. Sound sensitivity, he wasn't worried. He did look for his people though. And sight sensitivity, he had the lowest prey drive of the litter. He did quickly navigate the problem and solve the problem. He did love the mirror and wanted the other puppies on the other side, which was himself. Ramp, he did it his own way. He solved it his own way when he went down the ramp. Touch sensitivity was a 5 to 6 count, so can handle a little bit more pressure and pain than some of the other puppies. He does have that higher food motivation. He is slightly more independent, so wants that affection, but is okay to be off on his own as well over some of the other puppies. He would be a little great adventure little buddy and then have a nice little off switch. Great with kids. He's really cute. We like this guy, huh? To get the toys. Really? Okay. Oh, he's got an itch. This is Mr. Seuss. Seuss. He is super playful.
Yes, he's probably the most playful.
Very, very sweet. This whole litter again. They just love their people. They love to play. Have a good little off switch as well. He loves toys. Loves food. Hi. He's a little more thoughtful than some of the others. Kind of watch and figure things out. He's the trainer said extremely stable and gentle when it comes to social dominance. Following, he did follow really well, tail up, and followed where the trainer went. His response to elevation was probably the most relaxed in the pack. He did have soft, gentle eyes, no panic, very stable on the restraint. Oh, take him back from me so I can get him. I can't. Just give him.
He wants your love.
Give me so many kisses. He has, oh, sorry, I'm not filming good and reading at the same time. He pawed and retrieved the toy for retrieving. With the sound sensitivity, he was startled but not scared, and he wasn't really interested in going and like figuring out what the sound was. Kind of just walked off, but didn't run away. With the fur pole, he followed it and pawed at it a bit, so that sight sensitivity. The V-gate problem he solved very easily, but he thought about it first. On the ramp, he didn't really put any effort into trying to figure it out. He just kind of sat there. He didn't really panic, but didn't try to solve it. So he'd need a little help in training in that regard, trying to help him overcome things. In the mirror, he had an appropriate neutral greeting and was excited about the puppy on the other side. So he'd be great with other dogs. Oh, I need him to pick him up for me. I can't. Touch sensitivity was lower. So he was probably the lowest at a 2 to 3 second count. And then he started showing like, oh, that hurts me. So maybe little tiny kids wouldn't be the best, or just having a parent to watch him and make sure that he's protected. He's just a little more sensitive. He is very food driven. Very, very sweet. Good boy puppy. Dark boy. Happy. This whole litter is just fabulous. So let us know who are your favorite top 2 puppies in the litter. And thank you so much for watching Mabel's Last Litter. Read it.